Hey everyone, this is Allie and welcome to the Common Room. Today we of course have another very exciting unboxing. This one is coming from the Wizarding Trunk. So keep watching if you would like to see what is inside the December box, which is themed all around the Ministry of Magic. Alright guys, so the box that we're going to be opening today, again, is the bi-monthly box from the Wizarding Trunk. This is December's box, which was called the Magical Authority, or as we all know it, the Ministry of Magic box. Now, I'm very excited about this box. I have actually, in the last week or two, I've been doing just a little bit of rearranging on my shelves, and I am trying to make a Umbridge / Ministry of Magic shelf. So I am so excited to see what we have in here that I could possibly put on that shelf. Now, before we get into it, as always, I want to give you guys just a little bit of information. Now, this box costs $54.99 plus shipping. And since I am a Wizarding Trunk rep, they did send this to me for free. But as always, I promise to give you my honest opinion on all of the items inside. And if you would like to save a little bit of money on your first box from the Wizarding Trunk, make sure to use my code MAGICALALLIE for 10% off your first box and individual purchases. Now, before I give you guys a sneak peek of this box, the Wizarding Trunk has been kind of theming all of their boxes recently. And so this one being purple and beautiful, purple is my favorite color. I do want to give you guys just a little tour of the box so you can see all of the cute images on here. So of course, it's purple. But you can see on the front that it says the Owlery, and it has like a little confidential stamp on there and just some Ministry of Magic stamps. Now there's not a whole lot going on this one. It looks like, all of the sides basically just have those little stamps for the ministry and say Fragile Magical Delivery. And on the very bottom, it's hard to see, but you can see kind of the emblem for the Ministry of Magic. So very excited about this one. The box came in perfect shape, which I'm very excited about. It makes me think that hopefully everything is safe in here. And no tape on this one. So let me go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek. Ooh, it looks very official and ministry-y. I'm excited about that. You guys know I never know where to start on these. There's something that looks like it's in a clear package, so I'm going to be able to see what it is. So let's go ahead and start with that. So there's two different things. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is in a clear packaging. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a wand holster. I could be wrong. Let me open it up and see. I am like 99% sure this is a wand holster. And I don't know if everybody maybe got one for their own house color, but mine is a beautiful green color. So you can see on here, I believe this would attach to like your belt loop, or yeah, it would have to be a belt loop, I'm assuming. I don't really know how to wear a wand holster. I've never had one before, but you have your wand holster here. It even has like a little Ministry of Magic stamp in it, which is really pretty. It's just simple, but it's really well made. It's beautiful workmanship, I will tell you that. The color is perfect for a Slytherin, perfect for me. And I'm assuming it's not real leather, but it feels very nice. Let's see. I have a wand. I'm assuming you put it in this way. So let's see if my wand will fit in here. If this isn't what this is for, the cheat sheet will tell me, but I'm pretty sure this is what this is for. So my wand has a pretty thick little handle, but yeah, it fits right in there. I feel like I would put this on my belt loop and wear it around Universal or Diagon Alley, but this is fantastic, and I'll definitely be taking it with me on my next trip to Universal. I was watching someone's video. I don't remember whose video. If I remember, I will have to leave a comment and let you guys know. But they were showing that there is a random place in Universal Studios that sells these. I believe it's right outside of Hogsmeade, so it's not technically Harry Potter. It's not officially licensed anything Harry Potter. but it's a wand holster. So I was thinking about grabbing one and now I don't have to. So first item is just a smaller item, but I'm very, very excited about it. I didn't even think about the fact that with this guy, it's obviously going to be for somebody who works at the ministry. You're going to need, especially like Aurors and things like that, you're going to need your wand at your side and ready to go. So what better than a wand holster? Let's go ahead and open the item that I thought was part of that whenever I opened it. And it's this little box. It just says unlocking magic. Now, when I think of unlocking magic, I think of Alohomora. And I mean, keys, there's always keys in here, but usually their keys aren't in a box. This feels kind of heavy though. Okay, I think I've got it. Let's see what we have. I'll probably give you guys a sneak peek. Oh, it looks like a key. What kind of key do we have? I like that it came in a box. It's just a little additional presentation than we usually get with the keys. So that is a nice little new thing. I was thinking that we might get like a Ministry of Magic key because I had thought that we had one in a previous box that was really Malfoy Manor. But this is not a key to the ministry, but is the minister's key. I'm assuming maybe to the minister's office. So this one is themed with a little bit of red on it. You can see that there is a M at the very top. It says, well, it's more towards the bottom. It says minister. And then again, the little pins on here are another little M. So this is the Minister of Magic's key. We'll look at the cheat sheet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a key to his office. But I do like that I'm surprised by the design of the key. If I was expecting to get a key in here, it would have just been to the Ministry of Magic. And I definitely would have expected maybe like some purple theme to it. But I like the little hint of red. It's something different, something I wasn't expecting. So yeah, no, not always the biggest fan of keys anymore, but I can't complain about this one. Okay, there are some boxes in here that I'm not going to open yet. Specifically this guy. He's going to get saved till near the end of the video. There's something... I have no idea what this is. We're going to open it because it's kind of heavy and I'm thinking it could be a badge. It looked like, I'm just seeing the back of it. I'm not going to look at it. Just seeing the back of it and it kind of looks like a police badge. So I wonder if we have like an Auror badge. I'm going to take it out of the plastic so you guys don't hear that just rattling around. But it's really heavy and that's my guess. I'm kind of excited about it. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Oh, it's definitely a badge. What is this? It's the Magical Law Department head, or the head Auror. I love that it has like a dragon on it. This is crazy. This is going to be really good for some people's cosplays. This Velcro is tough. Oh no, I'm going to break it. Come on, Velcro. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you open it up, you can see that there is Velcro on the bottom and top here. Now it actually looks like there's these little circle things right here and they're covering up a pin. That way, if you want to like pin this on something, I'm thinking, yeah. If you don't want to use the little clasp on the back to put it on like your belt buckle, you can take this off. I'll take these little circle guys off so you guys can see. But it's just like a very big, oh, it comes all the way off of it. You can take it out of your little thing and like pin it on your shirt. I love that they thought that through, like gave you some multiple uses for how to wear it. My grandpa was a cop. I don't know. I don't remember what his badge was like, but I really, really like this whole little item. See, it just fits right in there. Let me put this back in. I have to say, the Wizarding Trunk really just keeps surprising me with some of the items that they put in these boxes. This would never have been in my head for an idea for a Ministry of Magic item. So it's very unique. I can see this on a Ministry of Magic shelf. 100% this is going on the shelf. So yeah, that's very cute and I'm very, very excited about it. Something else just kind of snuck out where I can see it and I don't know what it is, but it's some kind of medallion. So let me open it up. I saw, all I could see was that it had a really bright touch of green on it. Oh, it's Floo powder. It's like the flames, the green flames. And it says DMT. I don't know what that stands for. Oh, it might tell us here. Issued to senior ministry officials. NFA DMT. DMT. Department of Magical Transportation, obviously Floo powder. Took my brain a second to think that through. So issued to senior ministry officials. I don't know what the coin is. Maybe it's like something that you put into something you use to be able to use the fireplaces at the Ministry of Magic. We'll have to look for the cheat sheet to see what exactly it says about this coin. But I will say, whenever I realized that this little burst of green was flames from Floo powder, I was super excited. I don't think I have, except for maybe like a potion ingredient, I don't have anything else related to Floo powder. So yeah, that definitely makes me excited. I've been a little more excited about the little coins and medallions because we haven't been getting so many of them. And yeah, I'm definitely going to keep this one, and I'll have to try to find, ministry shelf, I guess, but I'll have to find a good place for it on my shelves. They usually advertise these boxes to have 8 to 10 items in them. I can tell you I don't know if it's a lot of different items or just a really heavy item, but there's a lot of paper items and there's a bunch more stuff in here. So very excited. It's definitely a full box. Now, the first paper item that I'm seeing, I am very excited about. I was hoping that we might get something like this. I don't know exactly all of the details of it yet, but it says the Magistration Identity Card. So I've seen like a few of these for Newt where it's like your ministry ID card. This one's really pretty because it's green and gold, and I'm just a green girl because I'm a Slytherin and I love it. But it feels like let's see what it is. Oh, yay! So you can put your own picture in here. It says Magistration Identity Card. This is to identify, and you can put your name and your department. Leave a comment. Let me know what department you think I would be in if I worked at the ministry. I've never thought too much about this because when I think about Harry Potter, I'm always like, yeah, divination teacher, that's me. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what I should be filling out on this identity card. But it says photograph must be affixed for identification card to be valid. Declaration. The holder of this identification card is permitted to enter only such department listed above, exclusively on official business. And then it gives the holder's description. So your eye color, your hair color, your height and weight, your zodiac signs even on here. And if you're a human or non-human. And then you have your signature and your date. And you have to have a witness. And it says, I declare that I have knowledge of the individual whom this identity card relates. So Chris will have to sign this for me. Now, I did mention in one of my last videos that I would like the Wizarding Trunk to fill out some of the things. I'm glad they didn't fill this one out. This is something that I would love to fill out for myself and put my own little picture in here. So even though it's just a paper item, there is a lot of potential for this paper item. And yeah, you'll definitely be seeing it with my picture in it soon. Okay, so I think we do have one really heavy item in here, and I'm excited about it because it's a notepad. Not everybody enjoys getting like notepads in boxes, but I love them. I use them. Right now I'm using one that I think I got out of a different Wizarding Trunk box just for like notes on the price of the box, just so I have like a little cheat sheet of things here for me. But yeah, I love using my magical notepads for magical videos. But this one is all purple, very on theme. And it says interdepartmental memo. So you could fold these bad boys up and send them like paper airplanes throughout the ministry. Oh, and it even has like your every day of the week. So you can write what day of the week or circle it for whenever you're writing the memo. You put your date, your to-do list, your priorities, your notes, potion hydration. So there's like these little potion bottles on there. And then you have a shopping list and owls to send. Let me make sure. They're surely all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. But I really, really like the design of this. I like that it's all purple, but you can see it has like this tie-dye feel to it, almost like a watercolor background. And yeah, watercolor is one of my favorite kind of aesthetics, and purple is my favorite color. So they were really hitting it out of the park on this just for Allie. And there's a lot of pages, you guys. I can use this a good chunk before I run out of pages. It's just really nicely made, nicely designed, and I will be using the whole thing. So I have my last paper item here, and it looks like it's kind of multiple things. So it is a ministry folder. Now, just from trying to set up my Ministry of Magic shelf, I know that we got another one like this in a different box that was like a green color. So this one is purple for the Ministry of Magic. You can see that it says confidential. On the file name, it says Blood Report. Oh, that'll be good for an Umbridge shelf. Blood Report Magical Registration Commission. And it's hard to see the file number, but it's just a big long file number. And you can see it has the Ministry of Magic emblem on the top, or on the middle there, and then on the back is just like the bottom of our box. But you open it up and there's some files in here. Let's see. Let me show you what it looks like when you open it up. And then let me see what's in here. So it looks like we have two different things. The first one, I already know I want to look at it because it has a wand on it. Oh, it's my wand registration. Very, very excited. Okay, so it says Wand Registration, Magical Registration Commission. It has the regulation number, the owner, the length and width, and then you put your wand core, the weakness, and the wood type. Now, I am hoping to have to unbox for you sometime soon a Brown and Lobbin wand. Maybe I will wait to get that to fill this out and see if they give me any information with that wand. Yeah, you give a detailed description, the spells most cast, and then there's nothing on the back of it, but it is really pretty, just that ministry emblem. So I'm very excited about this paper item too. I don't always get real excited about paper items, but everything that we've got so far has just been really unique, and I don't know, just the little witch in me is kind of excited to fill them out. Like, this is my own, my own wand, my own identification card. I'm getting really, really excited about it. But oh wait, I thought this was just one, but there's two of something here. So let's see. This one says counterfeit, a family tree, and it says counterfeit. And it doesn't have any names on it. There's nobody burned out in it, so I'm assuming it's not the Black family tree. Oh, I don't know. Let's see if this other paper gives us some more information. Oh, wait, I think I know. I think they're saying this is a counterfeit family tree, like somebody's pretending to be pureblood when they're not, maybe? Because this says Magical Registration Commission Blood Status Report to be completed with suspect in custody. Use only ministry approved purple ink. Just thinking of the ministry only using purple ink, it makes me so excited. I would have to work there. But this one, they put pretty much all of your information, your date of birth, where you were born, your eye color, hair color again. They do a front photograph and a side photograph, like a mug shot, and then your blood status and your lineage. So that's really exciting. I like to think that they wouldn't have me in custody thinking I wasn't a real witch, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to fill that one out too. So multiple paper items in this that I'm gonna have to fill out to be all about myself as a witch. So everything else that we have in here is either a box or what I believe is a book cover, but there is one other item, which is a pin, and as usual, I'm gonna give you guys the first look at it. Now it has kind of the same backing that you see the portrait pins, but I know the last one we got was not a Hogwarts portrait, so I'm not expecting that, especially since it's the Ministry of Magic. So what do we have here? No. Is this gonna make me real sad? It's Sirius in the face. No, my heart. Let's look at it. It's not gonna be a bad pin. Obviously I love Sirius, but the fact that it's a pin of his death is gonna make me really sad. So it's just your stone little veil. I absolutely love how Sirius looks in this. Even though I'm not even thinking about the fact that he's going on to death, the picture of him, don't get me wrong, I love Gary Oldman. He was perfection serious. But in the books, the Marauders are a lot younger than they are in the movies. And I think they did perfect giving us the younger Sirius, but with the age of him being in Azkaban. Like, you can see the exhaustion and, you know, the sunken in cheeks. They talk about that just from the terribleness of being in Azkaban. So he looks absolutely stunning. I just love it. I love it, and it's sad, but it's definitely going on the pin board. I told you, the Wizarding Trunk has been really just killing it with items. And yeah, of course, I think of this whenever I think of the Ministry, but I wasn't expecting it in the box. I don't know why, but it's kind of a sad part, and I just wasn't expecting this. So I am very impressed with this pin. Okay, I'm going to open. There's 4 boxes left and a book sleeve or book cover. So I'm going to open up at least 1 box before we get to the book cover. I'm going to do this brown one because if there's a potion or a potion ingredient in one of these boxes, I feel like it's going to be this one. It just looks like the perfect potion size box. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's not super heavy. It's wrapped up like it could be a potion. I think it's Truth Serum. Oh, I'm really, really, really excited about this. Whoa! It's so good! Oh my goodness, you guys, it's like perfect. Correct me if my Harry Potter knowledge is just confusing something, but I feel like in the books, they talk about Truth Serum or Veritaserum as just kind of clear, like a clear liquid. And so I don't feel like we get a lot of those being attempted to be done to look kind of book accurate, because just have a bottle of like water basically. But this is pretty much clear. It has a tiny, tiny hint of like a light blue, but it's got this hint of glitter in it, and it's just so perfect. Okay, let me show you the label. The labels are always beautiful and perfect, just that slight bit of aged look, but very nice. And it says a Truth Serum, but look at the inside of it. It's not even like, it's not the crazy swirls. It's just enough. It's just enough. Just enough to look magical and perfect. And I am obsessed with it. I'm not even gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite potions that I've ever received out of a Wizarding Trunk box. I know it seems it's like a smaller potion. It doesn't seem like it's a crazy one, but Book Accurate Allie is freaking out because I just love it. It is wonderful. In the last box that I opened from the Wizarding Trunk, which was the second Keep Collecting box, they had started sending out book covers for the UK editions. And I had no idea, really thinking about it, what a Ministry book cover could be. So it's in here. Just from looking at this, whatever this little part is, has like the Ministry of Magic symbol. So let's take a look. This is all kind of green and black. Let's see what the inside, I mean, the colors go with it from what I can see. Let me show you guys, see if I can figure this out together. Gold foiling. I can't see. Oh, it's the Unspeakable Guide to Magical Mysteries. So this is giving some very Department of Mystery vibes. The first thing that I specifically see is on the top here, and even on the spine. Sorry, these things like to flip over on me. But you can see there are brains. And you know whenever they go to try to rescue Sirius, that there's like the brain room that makes you kind of age. Is that what the brain does? I think so. But I see the brain on here. This little circle guy could be a prophecy orb, kind of on the side here. I can see that being a prophecy orb maybe. And I mean, it doesn't have too much more than that, But I really do like these colors together. It has like that hint of green, and then it has kind of this maroon color to it. And I think they just go really nicely together. And of course, all the gold foiling. And since it is Danny's signature little rune here, since he made the book cover. So this is a really nice one. I'm assuming that it fits on the Chamber of Secrets for the UK edition. I'll make sure in the cheat sheet to make sure that's the correct one. But yeah, that's a really unique one, and I love the little nods to the Department of Mystery. Okay, we are on to our last 3 boxes. Now I'm gonna save that big one that I showed you at the beginning until the end, but we have, oh, don't fall. We have 2 boxes right now. One of them is a mystery, and then one of them is blue and says the Wizarding Trunk. I'm really excited about this one. I've never seen a box like this come from the Wizarding Trunk, so we're gonna save that one, and we're gonna open our white mystery box first. This is for sure going on the Ministry of Magic shelf. It's a telephone booth. How else am I going to get in but the visitor's entrance to the Ministry of Magic? And I'm trying to open it, but I think this is like a coin bank, a change bank, because there's a little slit on the top. And then this little guy, the little guy down here that you can open up whenever you have strength to get your coins out. So you can see it has like all 3 sides with the windows for the phone booth. And then the back is just the solid side. But again, I should have been expecting this. I have to go into the phone booth every time I go to Universal and call for them to tell me that I can't go in through the visitor's entrance, which makes me very sad. But this is such a unique little item. So the Ministry shelf is themed very purple and pink, but I don't care. This is going on there. I will figure out a way to make it work. Yeah, this is a nice little replica, something I wasn't expecting, and definitely going to be going on the shelf. Okay, so we have our last 2 boxes. I am going to save this big one to last because I just have a feeling that there is styrofoam and a replica in here. But it's going to be hard to beat that last little replica because that little phone booth is so cute. But let's see what could be in this blue box with the Wizarding Trunk and gold foiling. For some reason, this type of box reminds me of some kind of stationery item. Ooh, I was kind of right. I see that there's a wax seal in here. Oh, and it's all purple. It looks like a big wax seal. So let me show you. This is what the inside looks like. You've got your wax seal, and it looks like a little purple wax candle. I will use this purple wax candle to seal all of my letters because I'm obsessed with purple. Oh, it's so pretty. This is like the perfect color of purple. I like a very dark, beautiful purple. Just pretty. But let's see what this wax seal looks like. Ooh, for some reason I was expecting like the Ministry symbol, but it looks like it says from the desk of the minister, and it has like the little scales. I know it's gonna be hard to see that, but yes, I really like that. I like that, kind of like our little badge that we got. It almost reminds me with those little kind of like star edges of like a cop. I just really like it. I definitely am going to be using this. I have a few wax seals and I haven't used them, but I do want to send some letters out. I need to write a few of you guys back, but I am very excited about this wax seal. I love the little kind of lilac purple handle. I do prefer dark purple, I think, but there's something about this color with the gold that is just beautiful. So this little guy is definitely going to be getting a lot of use sealing my letters. Okay. It's our last box out of the box, and although I'm very excited about it, I'm a little sad this box is ending because I've been having a great time opening these items. Now, even though everything in the box came perfect, this box is a little like dented in, so hopefully everything in here is fine. I'm gonna lose it if it's not because everything looked so nice. But before I get into it, I should kind of go over this box because it's a little detailed. It looks like a wooden crate and it has just the Ministry of Magic symbol on it. So I don't know what could be in a wooden crate for the Ministry of Magic. I really don't know. But I told you I felt there was going to be styrofoam in here. Hopefully there is a replica in here. My mind is blown. Absolutely blown. This has to go in the middle of my Ministry of Magic shelf. Let me show you this. Let me get it out of the packaging so I can show you what this is. You guys, it's the statue from the middle of the Ministry. It's like all the different magical beings. You've got a centaur back here, and you can see him too, like it's a full body centaur. He's just in the back there. But then you've got your witch, your wizard, you've got your goblin, and your house elf. Now, I don't know what this is made out of. It's a little heavy, but not insanely heavy. I think that it's made just out of acrylic, but they did a really nice job with the painting on it to make this look, you know, like a gold statue with the stone base. I even really like how it's like, I don't know if it's the gold is supposed to be fading, but it looks like the rock kind of coming up onto the bottom of like their robes, and it's a little darker and like aged down there. That is absolutely incredible. Never ever would I have thought that anything like this would be in this box. So a beautiful little replica item, and something that I can definitively tell you is going on my bookshelves. This is going to be just the perfect item for a Ministry of Magic shelf because it is the statue from the Ministry of Magic. Okay, so now that we have opened up everything from the box, let's go over our cheat sheet, make sure that we got all of our items, and see how they describe everything to make sure that my brain got it all right. So on the cheat sheet on the back of it, there is actually another paper item that you can use. The only real difference between this and the other paper items that we received is kind of the feel of the paper. It is a little smoother and thinner, but I mean, it's still beautiful. And it is a Department of Magical Travel International Travel Permit application. So again, you're just putting your information in here and it's your permit to travel. So this is one cheat sheet that I'm going to be keeping for sure because I really like that too. I've liked all of the paper items in this box. So it says the Wizarding Trunk presents the Magical Authority. Our first item was an unspeakable guide to magical mysteries. So that's our book cover. It says this cover fits the second UK House Edition book. Item number 2 was the Magical Travel Coin. Only senior ministry officials may travel directly into the ministry. Keep this coin on you at all times. So you have to have that Floo powder coin to be able to travel into the ministry. So I guess that's so you don't have to use the toilets to get in. You can just go directly through the Floo powder, which is pretty nice. Item number 3 is the Manticore and Merperson creature page. I think my box was missing an item, which does not usually happen in Wizarding Trunk boxes. Now, I will be reaching out to the Wizarding Trunk. They are always fantastic about getting you items that your box was missing. I specifically want this item because it is a page out of our Magical Creatures A to Z book, and it looks like it was for the Manticore and Merperson. It says a page torn from Magical Creatures A to Z, and it was written by the Wizarding Trunk and designed by Wizardry Workshop. So leave a comment, let me know if you guys all received that in your box. I'm sure mine was just an accident that it forgot to go in there, but I will be very excited to watch some other unboxings and see what that page looks like before I get mine in. Item number 4 is going to be the Daily Memo Pad. It says perfect for planning your day at work, home, or school. And I will definitely be using that to plan something in some way. Number 5 is the Portrait Pen. It says the newest portrait pen perfect for your growing collection. Well, I don't know if I would consider it a portrait pen. It was terribly sad, but I loved it. Then we have number 6, which was our wand holster. I was right. It says all wands must be properly secured during working hours. I really like that idea. Number 7 is the work ID card. This ID card must be completely filled out before your first day of work. Number 8 is the truth serum. Veritas means truth, and that's exactly what this serum forces you to tell. This virtually clear potion is almost undetectable and highly regulated. Exactly, that is exactly how it is in the book. And it was bottled by Pureblood Apothecary. Then number 9 is the Minister Key, and this key allows access into the minister's office. Number 10 is also the Minister's Wax Seal. Documents stamped with this seal come directly from the minister. Then we have item number 11, which is the Telephone Booth Coin Bank, and it's perfect for holding both magical and non-magical coins. Number 12 is the Entry Statue. This statue welcomes all visitors. Number 13 is the Department Head Badge. Congratulations on your promotion to Magical Law Department Head. And then the last item was the Magical Documents. These documents must be completed while questioning those who may be lying about their magical abilities. So besides the creature page, we did get everything else from the box, and I did know what it all was, so that makes me happy. But on the bottom here, it does say that the next bi-monthly theme, which is going to be for February, so it's coming up soon, is themed all around professors. Now, there are a lot of professors that I really enjoy, minus Snape, so I'm hoping that we get some really cool, unique items in that next box. So as usual, we are going to be going over my favorite and least favorite items now that we have opened everything. I'm going to say my normal. I think my least favorite, that's not really my normal, it kind of changes, but I have mentioned that I'm not a big fan of these keys anymore. I will say that I liked the surprise of the design. It was different than what I was expecting, and I did enjoy it that they gave us a box for it. I feel like the box will make it something easier to display and easier to, I don't know, I feel like the box really made it a better item, but still out of everything, it was maybe just my least favorite, but not a bad item at all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had many favorite items in here. I feel like I could pretty much go through every other item and be like, yeah, this is my favorite for this reason, but I'm gonna try to be good. I'm gonna try to pick I'm gonna pick just two, which is less than I usually do for a Wizarding Trunk box. I think I can't not include the Entry Ministry statue. I was very taken aback by this. I did not expect to get anything like this, and I'm just imagining it on that shelf and how perfect it's gonna be. So definitely one of my favorite items out of the box. I'm still just kind of blown away by this guy. But then I have one that I'm actually kind of surprised. It's not usually something I throw in as my favorite item. But this guy, again, just for the execution on making something so close to book accurate, but making it feel magical. Whoever designed this, whoever came up with the idea, you just did a great job, because I just love it. It's so beautiful. It's so perfectly simple for Veritaserum, but you guys made it feel magical, and yeah, I just can't help it. This is definitely a favorite item. But now that we went over my favorite and least favorite items, I want to go over just what I thought about the box as a whole. I'm sure you guys can kind of tell that I thought this box was wonderful. I absolutely loved opening pretty much every item in this box. We are getting so many kind of recycled ideas now, and not necessarily that people aren't putting thought into it, but subscription boxes have been out for a while, and so it just gets to a point where you feel like you've almost done everything. But I feel like the Wizarding Trunk is doing such a good job giving us new original items, things that I see and I'm like, I never would have thought that would be in a box ever. Like, they're just pulling all these original ideas out, and I love the book, like the book accurate items. I'm just here for it. I had the best time opening this box, and there's so many things that are going to be going on my shelves. So I, of course, loved it. I thought it was one of the best boxes that I've opened in a long time. But as usual, I would love to hear what you guys thought about it. leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite and least favorite items were. And yeah, just let me know what you thought about it, because for me, it was a winner. I'm just big smiles. I really, really enjoyed it. As always, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos related to Harry Potter and the Wizarding World, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next time in the common room.